education and community service to speak about development program in the field of education. First of all, Dr. Ahmed, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, and thank you for inviting me for this lovely program.
It's our pleasure always, and it's always nice to have such guests as yourself.
Thank you.
Dr. Ahmed, speaking about, let me say, developing education in general in the kingdom. You're of course, Dean at Al Yamamah University, one of the strongest universities in the kingdom, from my personal point of view. I love the focus, how you also focus on English a lot, how you also choose your, let me say, the major in the sector in Pacific, strongly also with courses, of course, and you're also partnered with many universities in the UK and Canada, if I'm not mistaken. First of all, tell me, Doctor, when we speak about development and education in general, what do we actually mean by it, and how is it important, let me say, in our society in general?
Well, the higher education in general, it flies on two wings. The first is the traditional education, which is the regular degrees and education. The second part is deal with the community, which is delivering development programs and developing programs for the society to develop, to study and to train people to the Saudi market or to the market in general. So these two wings, usually all the universities try to use so as to develop their programs, their training programs, their development programs, so they can exist and they can provide the complete package, full package of education to the country.
Certainly. Now, Dr. Ahmed, tell us a little bit more, and in your practical point of view, how it is that you see these different kind of development programs and the skills and the qualifications which the students are acquiring in order to benefit the job market or the needs of the job market?
Well, usually the training program and the development programs are used to supply the job market with people with a specific skill or the specific skills in general. For example, filling the gap between having the higher degree for an education and the secondary school is usually made by the training programs and development programs. And this is why we usually have this type of programs to deliver or to give the young students where they are not willing, or they don't have, or they didn't get the opportunity to join a degree program, to join these kind of development programs or training programs, so they can get the skills to join the job market.
May I ask you, Dr. Ahmed, to just staying on the same lines, ask you, are there any different kind of surveys that the universities conduct or possibly in the future could conduct, which could specify to them the needs of the Saudi job market as well, that what are the skills which are required, what are certain kind of development programs that the students need to go through that they would immediately find recruitment?
Well, usually we do work with the Saudi Labor, the Ministry of Labor, and we do work also with different institutions where they are sponsoring these type of jobs, and we do tailor our program accordingly. We do not just come with programs where we will not participate directly or indirectly by supplying the well-educated, well-trained people for the workforce or for the work market in general. So this is why we do insist that we do not work independently, and these entities, these organizations usually are working on collecting information from the society, from the job market, and they do guide us where to go, or which training, which diploma, which domain is required for now, or at least for the upcoming 3-4 years.
Very well said. And another also interesting, let me see, thing about I like about Al Yamamah University, as it is definitely a very valuable university, is that there's also the process of the internal actually a scholarship, which I know many who also benefit from there at the university. Tell me also more about this program.
Well, the internal scholarship is the extension of the external scholarships that use most of Saudis benefits from this kind of scholarship, where students who are not able to leave the country because they need to be close to their families or they need to be here for a certain reason. So they have this opportunity to join the university with full scholarship from the Ministry of Higher Education. And of course, for full information, they can go and check the website of the Ministry of Higher Education and also the website of Yamamah University, where they will be able to enjoy the private education here at Yamamah University or in general in the kingdom for a good scholarship from the Ministry of Higher Education.
The process itself, I mean, it can be checked through the website of Yamamah University.
Our website is detailed with the information and also the website of the Ministry of Higher Education.
But speaking also about that scholarship process, as you know that, for example, the last year, mostly, for example, it's in Canada or in the UK, as you send, especially the people who study MIS, Management Information System, are being, let me say, also sent to the UK, to the US, for example, to get that last course. I think it's a course which is taking in Canada itself.
Yes.
I want you to tell me about the idea, for example. You study 4 years here in the kingdom. You first of all, you make sure that they have good English by teaching them English before actually accessing the university. So it's almost as the same that if I went abroad and got the education. And then my last year, it's been adopted in Canada. Speaking about the development also of education itself, how is that idea also, for example, let me say, going to help the student himself? What is the main approach, let me say, of such an idea?
Well, the strategy of our education at the university is a long-term and it's a modern method. We are not just trying to deliver the regular education. We build up all our programs, whether in the undergrad or postgraduate studies with international partners. We do help students at the beginning to improve their English skills because we do believe that the business, we have two colleges, the College of Business and the College of IT, and these two sciences, they are considered as the main, and the language used in this business is the English. So we start by developing the English skills of the students by giving them a good English standard for like 1 year, a whole year. After that, we start teaching them with international staff, giving them the business or IT skills, the core courses skills in English, so they will be ready or to join the market with professional English and professional material. Plus, if they are willing to join any abroad studies, they are ready to go there. So it's a matter of how are they ready to get this kind of education and how they perform in this education as well.
Certainly. Now, Dr. Ahmed, tell us a little bit more about these development programs and how long have they been an option for many of the students, as Waleed mentioned, who were not really able to give prime attention to their studies at a particular stage?
Well, this is really a very good question because usually we have many students that they missed by getting busy with this or that job, or because they did not get the opportunity for certain reason. So these programs will give them the opportunity to work on developing their skills, and all these programs are well selected the way that they will take these trainings and they will be able to join the market easily. We are, as we said, selecting these programs the way that it is fitting 100% the Saudi market. 100%, if I'm not, let's say, exaggerating, 90% of our graduates are joining their job, even during their club, during the job training. They are selected, they are attracted by the...
Allow me just to add a couple of information. I know that dealing with their training, many companies also approach, especially on big banking sectors also.
Exactly.
Private sectors, even companies like Aramco and Sabic. And of course, most of the big banks here in the approach Yamamah University at the end of each year to choose also a couple names. And do you guys, for example, say, well, this guy is good, for example, in accounting, this guy could be good in the IT section, or you let them actually choose?
We do organize every year a kind of, it's not a kind, we do organize twice a year a job fair at the university for the male students and for the female students. So the companies will come and will present their offers, and at the same time try to attract, try to get the students from the university. And of course we do let them select the profile that they are need. We do not force them to take this or that guy. They are professional and they have also the skills to select the required profile for their vacancies.
Indeed, and with this, Dr. Ahmed Al Kattan, we wish you and Yamamah University all the very, very best in order to cater furthermore to the needs of the Saudi job market, and as well as everybody who is working alongside you at Imam Mohammed bin Saud University. We thank you all very much for the support that you're providing to the community and to the young Saudis especially.
Thank you so much, and thank you indeed for focusing on this type of, let's say, part of life of our Saudi community, and we will also work together, back to back, hand by hand, so as to deliver the very best service to the community, to the Saudi community. And by the end, I would like to say good morning to everybody, to Yamamah University, and to your lovely family. Saudi morning.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Let me just, before I end this interview, because let me say, I'm also impressed by this university. I just want to add a couple of things. I think it's a very successful investment for myself personally, if I'm going to put my son into such university, although you guys are expensive, frankly speaking, if I don't get that internal scholarship. But at the end, when I guarantee a job, for example, in such private sector with a salary minimum 13,000 a month, I think that's a great, let me say, long-term investment when it comes also into these universities. I love what you're doing also in this school or university. Wish you all the best. I'll give you a call when I get my son. I'm also grown up a little bit. We could do something about it.
We will get your call with great pleasure, and also you yourself, you will be able also to call us now, tomorrow, anytime, because we do have also very professional postgraduate programs. For those who are busy with their work, they have a busy agenda. We do deliver this kind of programs and degrees.
Good idea. That was, of course, the viewers, Dr. Ahmed Al Kattan, Dean of Yamamah University. Of course, for any questions concerning Dr. Ahmed or Yamamah University, you could always contact us through our social networks. Of course, on the Facebook, which is Saudi Morning Show. Again, on the Twitter, which is Saudi Channel 2, that's Saudi CH2, and the email saudimorning.ksa2@hotmail.com. We'll be more than happy to receive any of your comments and questions, and of course, send it to Dr. Ahmed. Dr. Ahmed, thanks again. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. My pleasure.
The viewers, a small report. After that, we'll be right back, so stay tuned.